Heat up and enjoy some NBA hoops on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter.
And they won the only game they played against this team, and this is their final matchup of the year.
And just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. Like, no team likes getting swept, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you don't even care about.
Right side, Finney-Smith. Doncic with it. Jokic up top. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is up. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that three-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lanes for him to drive or create for others.
The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the three off target. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And here's the fast break. Here's Porter. LeBron with the rebound. And here's Dallas. Doncic on the wing. The three is up. They get the rebound. Jokic. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Left side, Porter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Here's Doncic. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Pass to Williams. The three. Up again. Here's Jokic. Second chance effort. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. They get it back. Another shot. Pass to Doncic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And Brooklyn has possession. Outside Porter. Now Siakam. To the middle. Here's Kessler. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Pass to Williams. Misses the three. The Nets with the lead. Now Porter. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
The drive by Porter. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. James with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Nets leading by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Kessler. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Jokic. They still need this. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's Doncic, following the three by Brooklyn. For three, kept alive. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
After all these years, LeBron still has the fire, willing to do the dirty work.
Siakam the screen. Over Doncic. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Jokic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. From deep, here's Doncic. Kessler with a rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Pass to Kessler. It's stolen by James. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter looks it over. Now here's Daniels. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
This one for 3. No good on the shot.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Porter. He's got 5. Pass to Hachimura. Over James. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
And here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
And he's only 1 for 8 so far. Hopefully that bucket helps his confidence.
Here's Porter. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Stolen by Drummond. Outside Porter. Pass to Hachimura. Now Williams. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's James. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Outside Porter. From outside the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Let's go with a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Takes the three. Deflected. And he recovers it. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Mavericks trail by 4. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9-10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6-22 after the All-Star break.
Here's Dennis. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Jordan, the screen. And here's Doncic outside. Connecting there, but only 2 for 10 from the field.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Here's Dennis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Brooklyn shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That one's no good. The Mavericks trailing. Here's the pick. A minute 31 left to play in the first. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Here's Wilson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Dennis. Pass to Williams. Here's Kennard. Shoots. That's good on the jumper. And the Mavericks with possession here. 4-point game. Here's Wilson. No points so far. And here's Jordan. Drummond defending. Jordan misses. Brooklyn with the ball. Hachimura sets a screen. Kennard for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over to the left wing. Back to Vincent. Pass to Wilson. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Kennard. In transition, here they come. 3-pointer. Dennis can't hit. So the first quarter wraps up with some nice defense in this one. Brooklyn out in front, up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. 4-3. Hachimura with a rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Dennis. Pass to Kennard. The 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Mavericks trail by 4. Now Jokic. Out left to the wing. Here's Houston. Offline with a 3. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Hachimura outside. And the Nets miss again. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wilson. To the paint. Doesn't go for him. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Dennis. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Pass to Kennard. And a nice finish on the layup. Kennard's got a second bucket on the night. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
And the Nets with possession here. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Dennis. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Hachimura with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 6. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Dennis. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside. Vukcevic can't hit.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Back to James. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
All right, man. Who is the picture?
Here's Dennis. Pass to Daniels. Takes it inside. Now Kessler. Wide open look. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Nets lead by 8.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Now Finney-Smith. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Jokic the screen. Doncic, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Up top, Walker. Yet to see a basket. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. No good with the triple. And so James will bring it up for the Mavs. It's Jokic, high post. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds it.
Connects from downtown.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. Pass to James. Now Conchar. Down low. Here's Jokic. Good D by Kessler. Here we go. Here's Siakam. Oh, a strong move from Siakam.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Mavericks trail by 8. And here's Doncic. James with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's James inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Dennis. He's got 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Out to the right wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. And Jarris Walker picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A 3rd, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Back to Jokic. Now James. He's covered by Siakam. It's Jokic, high post. Shoots over Siakam.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Siakam. Rebounded by LeBron.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And he drives in. Dennis can't hit. Mavericks trail by 6. LeBron. What a jam! Incredible thunder finish.
I haven't seen anything like that in a minute.
Wow. Here's Dennis. Give him 8 points now. Daniels outside. It's Walker on the wing. Here's Kessler. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Kessler's got 6 points. And so it's Dallas with it. Now Doncic. He's got 6. 3-pointer. And Jarris Walker picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't shoot another guy like a jungle gym out there. They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Dennis. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Back to Siakam. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now here's Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. The putback. Here's James. Good D by Kessler. Nets leading by 6. Here's Dennis. Give him 8 points now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
It's James on the wing. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. 9 points in the game.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Siakam outside. Fires for 3. Got it. Takes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
It's stolen by Daniels. And now the Nets on the break. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Kicks it to Doncic. It's stolen by Daniels. And they're on the run. Here's Siakam. What a make. Pascal Siakam.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Porter. He's got 5. Pass to Hachimura. And good as it rattles through the hoop. And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
Oh, when Rory hits the mid-range, it makes him that much tougher to handle.
Now here's Jordan. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, too much inside.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Porter. Pass to Hachimura. Lets it go from deep. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the middle. 4 seconds left. Here's Conchar. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Brooklyn leading by 13. And here's Porter outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the wing, right side. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Daniels. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Porter with it. Pass to Drummond. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 18. Doncic outside. Here's Finney-Smith. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Staying healthy isn't easy in the NBA, Richard. Just look at Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Rui's always been pestered by that injury bug. Coming into this season, he's never hit 70 games. Just shows you how tough it is to stay healthy in this league.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. Pass to Conchar. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Porter. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Porter. Pass to Williams. Here's Hachimura. Check by James. Fades back. And he gets that one. Hachimura's got his second bucket on the night.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Jokic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Porter from outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Mavs. Pass to Doncic. Jokic in the post. Here's Finney-Smith. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Outside, Williams. Back to Porter. Hachimura outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Nets leading by 16. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. On the wing, Conchar. Averaging around 5 points a game. Inside. It's intercepted. Now Porter. The deep three. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 16. Doncic left side. James with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Finney-Smith. And it's all from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. Now here's Finney-Smith. Off target with the three.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Hachimura. James brings the double team. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shireman. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. And the shot's good. And the Nets lead by 18. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. Brooklyn leading by 18. Pass to Hachimura. Now Williams. Hey, from beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the board. Doncic right side. Stolen by Kessler. It's tipped. It's stolen by James.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Mavericks trail by 15. To the inside. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Jokic. Here's Konchar. The rebound by the Nets.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Shireman. Puts up a 3. LeBron with the rebound. Pass to Konchar. And here's Jokic. Doncic outside. Launches the 3. They get it back. Goes back up. And it's Jokic missing. Nets leading by 15. Fires from deep. Doncic pulls down the board. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. Fires the 3. Luka drops the triple.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Dennis. Back to Kennard. To end the drought. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Wilson. Now here's Doncic. James inside. Here's Houston. And Vucevic pulls it down.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Now Walker. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Tipped. Here's Jordan. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Shot's good by James. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 12. And a missed layup. James outside to the paint. Here's Wilson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. We've seen some encouraging growth from Jalen Wilson year to year.
Yeah, he's improving for sure. What he needs most now is more exposure, but that's usually earned, and it's not just handed to you.
Pass to James. Doncic outside. Luka with a good look inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Seconds left in the third quarter. Nails it from three. Siakam's got 15.
There's certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Second personal foul. 2 seconds.
Doncic outside. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Their poor ball handling is really costing them. They've given up 4 points off turnovers.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Houston. And here's James. Doncic on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, talk about a timely three ball. They had to stay within reach going into the fourth.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Houston, defended by Kennard. Here's Wilson. Jokic up top. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic the screen. It's deflected. It's a one-on-one situation. Kennard for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Houston. Here's Jokic. Jokic finishing through the D.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Siakam the screen. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 7. Walker with a steal. Here's Dennis. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Wilson. Jokic the screen. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Houston. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Drummond. Jokic grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 4. James outside. Right wing. Here's Wilson. The rebound by the Nets. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Siakam. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on LeBron James. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
James. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Williams over to help. 6 to shoot. Here's Porter.
And this is so encouraging. When Jokic hustles on the defensive end, it's a big help to his teammates.
Pass to Houston. Launches it. Drummond grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Porter. Now here's Siakam. Porter in the post. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Mavericks making a switch here. Here's James. Doncic outside. Pass to Jokic. Walker with a steal. Siakam with it. Picked up by James. Siakam looking it over. Three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Now James. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Daniels outside. Pass to Porter. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Back to Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And how about the trick move by the big man? I mean, nice pump fake from Jokic.
And Jokic drops them both. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. They lead by 4. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Siakam with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, he's never been one to shy away from physicality. Siakam just stays with it and gets himself fouled.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Doncic, no good. Nets leading by 6. And here's Porter. Pass to Siakam. Now Walker. And here's Porter. 5 on the clock. Back to Walker. And here's Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Siakam for three. No luck on that one.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Back to Doncic. From downtown. There, LeBron for three.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Here's Porter. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by three. Doncic with it. Now Porter defending. Pass to James. Can't hit that one.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And here's Drummond. Daniels outside. It's stolen by Doncic. Doncic on the take. Yep, count it. And it's now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Porter in the post. On the wing, Daniels. Cash assisting on the play with Porter. Daniels has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Jokic. Here's Houston. He's guarded by Porter. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Now James. Outside Finney-Smith. James deciding where to go with it. Yep, that one's good. And that's now 27 points for LeBron James.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Siakam outside. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's James to take the lead. Kessler with a rebound. Porter with it. Kessler a screen. The drop pass, and he dunks it down.
The crafty play by Porter, tripping up the defense and opening things up for another guy.
James with the ball. Siakam covering. Doncic! Doncic! 3-ball from the corner is good.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Siakam. James with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Yes, using that window.
Known as a point forward, James excels at facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
Kessler a screen. Corner. The three is in.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Finney-Smith. Jokic. And he to go from the low block.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Outside Porter. Here's Siakam. Clock at 6. Williams! No good! An opportunity missed. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up to the Mavericks. Now James. Lots of room. Oh, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Siakam. Oh, he leaves no question.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Siakam draws the double. Here's Porter. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
And Dallas calls time here. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Doncic fires. Ooh, the three doesn't go. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those